How's it going, everybody? I'm Plate. We're just doing some offline, non-streaming Minecraft content, or just so I can relax a little. I'm hollowing out, so you can see the town is over there from episode 2. This takes place between episode 2 and whenever the next stream is. We're gonna build, hopefully, 2 towers, a gate, a bridge here. I mean, obviously this isn't gonna happen today, but I'm kind of laying it out with dirt, planning it out, and then over here we're gonna enclose it, and we're gonna do follower forest. That is just my way of giving back to you guys. Is something I think would be cool. What it is it'll be just tree. I'll plant a tree for every Twitch follower I have, just because Twitch is easier to keep track of on that. I wish I could also include YouTube, but YouTube doesn't always just show how many followers you have. But I just thought it would be a fun little thing. I did it before, back when I tried streaming last year. And I had like 20 followers, so I have a little bit of catching up to do, because I think right now we're at 113. And then I thought I looked up some Q&A questions that are like VTuber specific, so I thought, you know, we could probably go over those questions and I could just ramble on for, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes worth of an episode to, you know, fill your ears. And this is just kind of relaxing for me. You could probably just throw this on in the background and nothing too crazy is really going to happen, to be totally honest. Or hopefully nothing crazy is going to happen. This is more just going to be a laid back kind of episode. Nothing nutso bonkers about it. 1, 2, 3, 5. This corner. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And then you guys can also see a little bit of my thought process on what's going on. And we'll probably work more on this on stream when I do more stuff. I think we'll probably stream on Mondays, Minecraft. I don't know if I want it to fully take over my content, but I have a lot of fun playing this game. The past 2 days, oh my gosh. I forgot how much I really liked playing this game. And it was cool to have other people playing it with me. Yeah, so right here is going to be a bridge. Going to lead up to it. Staircase, I have it kind of terraformed so I can just throw stairs down. And then this is just to mark the middle, because this will be a middle of a gate. Hopefully I'll make this like 4 tall. And then, I don't know, probably make this like, I don't know, 12, 15 blocks high. Kind of like the other short enchanting table building I made. I don't know if you can see it from here. You kind of can. It's right here where my crosshair is. I don't know how much of the building we're going to get done today. It's going to take a lot of materials to do so. But I just want to get it planned out and spend some time to do a little Q&A in Minecraft to talk to you guys, have some fun. I'm repeating myself because I'm nervous. But I found some questions on entrylevelgames.com. I thought they would be fun to go through and just let you guys know how I feel about it. So the first Q&A question is, what made you get into VTubing? So I've been trying to do YouTube since 2017 is when I made my account. I tried on and off for years. I would go like really ham, get like 2 views. I would post like 2 videos a day, and they were very like 2012 Minecraft Let's Plays where I hit record, play for 20 minutes, stop the recording, upload, and then do another 20 minutes. And I mean, to be honest, it just wasn't very good content, but it was a learning experience because I was learning how to talk and learning about how to do audio mixing. So I don't think it was, you know, time that I couldn't get back, but definitely time I enjoyed and I learned a lot. The first game I played was Fatal Frame for the PS2. I had a PS3, and that was also the first time I got super deterred. It was because my PS3 just stopped working with the capture device I was using. So the PS3 has HDCP, so you can't plug it in HDMI to an Elgato. You have to either do it through a component or you have to get an HDMI splitter. Somewhere in the mix, the HDMI splitter just stopped working, or I would just hear this loud ringing sound, be like, and through the whole recording. And I mean, I didn't know how to fix it, and I was like panicking, and I got so upset, and I switched to Doom 2016, and I Doom 2016 was the first game I finished on YouTube. Those videos obviously don't exist anymore. They're super old, and gosh, I look like such a baby. It's like 8 years ago. I'm kind of glad I got rid of them too. Like, people are like, oh, don't delete your old video. No, it needed to go. It was trash. The people won't go back and look at that. Yeah, and that was a lot of fun. I didn't really like Twitch streaming for a long time. I never wanted to Twitch stream. I thought it was just, I don't like going live, and if I say something wrong, then what do I do? I'll panic, or I won't know what to say or know what to do. Because on a YouTube video, if you say something stupid, you could just edit it out. Or if you start stuttering, which I have a really bad stutter for a lot of the times, I could just edit that out, or I could just remove it and post, or, I could just delete the whole video. Be like, fuck it, I'm not going to play that game at all. But live, you can't really do that. You got to roll with the punches and get to what's real. And now I flipped. I really like Twitch streaming. I think it's really fun. I like the community, and we have a lot of people that show up all the time, like Ben and Losi, and we're doing a lot of collab stuff. But in August, or I'm sorry, let me roll back. I want to say like August of 2023, I was like, I'm going to try VTubing. I see a lot of people being VTubers, and they don't have to show their face. And I think a lot of my issue is I just don't like showing my face because I'm just uncomfortable in camera. It's nice to have like a little avatar, me. And this is realistically what I look like. If you guys ever see me at like a con or something, or if I ever do fan meetups, like this is just anime me. So I was like, I'll give that a shot. And that's some of the early videos on the YouTube. I thought about deleting them when I came back recently, but I decided to keep them because I think they're important to have. And they show my old model and everything like that. And you could tell that mic wasn't very good. I like my mic now, which, if anyone's wondering, it's a Fifine AM8 with a Fifine FS or FC3 soundboard, like $100 for the two. Totally recommended. They're like as plug and play as you possibly could get. I need to run back to town. My brain's not working at the same time. I need to grab a whole bunch of cobble, regular cobble, because I don't want to build with deep slate. We might have to get deep slate. And then when it came to designing my VTuber character, when I came back in 2024 to try again, which thank you, there's been a lot of success. I feel anyways. I wanted to do I'm very inspired by Berserk. I read that in 2024, so it was very fresh on my mind. And I watched all of the anime and the shows and all the movies. So I was like, I don't see a lot of YouTubers doing like a Berserk kind of thing. Obviously, because Berserk is a very dark, grim, story, and there's a lot of really messed up stuff in it. But that's why I like it so much, is because they don't shy away. It's like, maybe I can replicate that formula. And fuck, dog, that shit was expensive. Like, VTuber models are expensive as hell, and I have a huge respect for artists. Like, I'm not saying like it's bad that their prices are high. They deserve to get paid because it's a lot of work that goes into it. But I'm a broke ass bitch, so I gotta have broke ass bitch stuff, which is a Vroid model. So I customized a Vroid model following a couple of tutorials, and here I am as plate. And this was the end of that, wanting to do all the lore. I wrote out a lore for the original plate Mamoru idea, because I kept the name, because I already had the name changes and everything. He was originally, the character was going to be a paladin VTuber, kind of like the Paladin of Conquering or the Paladin of Vengeance from Dungeons and Dragons, where he's more of like revenge based and very aggressive. And I was going to play a more aggressive role play of a character. And I was researching, I'm very into religions. I'm not religious, but I think it's interesting. I like religion or philosophy. What is it called? I don't remember what it's called. Theology, I think is what it is. I'm very into that. I love the study of religions, not just Christianity, but Judaism and Buddhism and stuff like that. I think it's all interesting. So I was trying to cultivate kind of a fake religion combine them all together and make it generic enough that people could draw from it. And I was doing a lot of research and I was writing. I have like lines that I wrote out. I was like, oh, I could read this, I could read that. And then I was going to be a demon hunter paladin, fighting for his god. And that was why I would play horror games, is I would go to like Amnesia and I would fight the Amnesia monster and I would check him off my list. And I would do Outlast and I would kill the doctor, and it would be, you know, just me as a paladin exercising the world, basically, of sin was the idea. That shit didn't pan out, dude. I ain't got the budget for that shit. I think it's a really cool idea, but as an indie VTuber, it just ain't happening. Not on my broke budget. And I don't, now that you guys see this version of Plate, which is just a reflection, it's just me, a reflection of me, an amplification of the person behind the character. I don't think it would have worked out. I don't think I could have played that character, to be honest. Because I'm just too goofy, and a lot of the clips people like is when I make them laugh, and you know, I kind of went back to, you know, what are the things that really inspire me? Like, why do I want to be a YouTuber, do Twitch and stuff like that? And it's because I really liked stuff like Markiplier in like 2014, 2016. That's when I like really watched him, and I just want to replicate that. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So that's the kind of vibe I go for, is like Markiplier content. I feel like that's exactly what I want to do. And it seems like that's what you guys pick up on, because I went from, by the way, I don't mean to number brag or anything like that. I think in December I was at like 150 YouTube subscribers, and today, January 14th, I'm at 331. Like, holy shit, you guys, I'm so appreciative of that shit. That's so fucking cool that you guys are doing that for me. Making it, give me hope that maybe I can make it. Maybe I can do it. What's up, chicken? How you doing, dude? I ain't gonna kill you unless if you get in my way. Box. But that's how I got into VTubing. And the first VTuber I ever saw was during COVID. My buddy Tiger sent me a video, and he was like, hey, check this out. And it was of Nanners, and I'd never known of Nanners. Obviously she's been on the internet for a very long time, but I'm not an internet dweller. I'm never go on Reddit. Like, it's not my thing, which is fine. It's not for everybody. And I don't even think I have a Reddit account. Maybe I have one that I made years ago. But he was like, hey, check out this. That it's a girl that plays video games as like a video game character. It's like, oh, this is weird. Like, what the fuck? People watch this? He's like, yeah, people like really like it. And I'm like, okay, well. And I think he was just sending it to me because he was like trying not to be, you know, called out on. Got you, bro. But I was like, man, that's really cool. I wonder how hard that is. I was like looking into it, and I was like, man, there's a whole bunch of them. There's like, that's why I found out about like Camilla and Iron Mouse and Doki Bird, and you know, it wasn't until like 2023 that I started like looking at them, and then mid 2024 when I wanted to get into my own stuff. It's like, this is interesting. I really want to try this. I gave it a try, and I mean, here I am, and you guys seem to really enjoy it. I'm hoping by the end of 2025 we can hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube and maybe 400 on Twitch. That's the goal that I'm pushing for. Right now we're at 113 on Twitch and 331 on YouTube. I don't know about TikTok, because this is before the TikTok is supposed to go away or whatever. I don't know about all that. But if it goes away, then I'll just lose TikTok. It's fine. TikTok's fun, though. That's where I met Felina. She messaged me, and we did collab. And I messaged some other VTubers on there. And I'm just not social, which is weird to say. I don't go out of my way to like socialize with people. Come on, I want to go sleep. Okay, and then we'll move on to the next question. The next question on their list is, how did you create your look and brand? So you guys have all seen, I imagine, my hoodie video where I talk about, I have the original hoodie where it's kind of like a light gray or light pink color. I just don't like how it looks. but I made it magenta originally, or secondary, because it, you know, just like a darker shade of pink. It looked better on camera. And I didn't really like it at first. Now it's grown on me because it's like my whole brand is this magenta hoodie. And I had black tassels, which is, if you watch the really old videos, that's what I have. I was gonna say equipped. Equipped is not the right word. And I don't know. I just followed other tutorials on the internet, and people were like, "Oh, you have to pick, you know, colors." So I went to the website Coolers, and picked 5 colors. And I always use those 5 colors for the color palette. That's like what you see in the thumbnail or all the font, because I make all the text for my YouTube channel too. So whenever you see like my assets or anything like that, like all of it, I make everything. Everything is made by me. The only thing I don't make, obviously, is the fan art, which that would be weird if I made my own. Oh wait, that would just be drawing my own at that point. That's not actually that weird. Is this gonna look right? Yeah, I think it'll look fine. Yeah. Oh yeah, pig, get out of here. Get out of here, pig. This fuck. Yeah, and then I just wanted my brand to be, I'm basically just kind of copying, you know, every other horror YouTuber, where I play the scary game, scary thing go boo, and I'm like, and that's the end of it. And it's fun. I love it. I love doing this. I think it's fun to entertain you guys, and I'm glad that we're cultivating a community. A lot of people show up at the same time for stream, and some people even show up early. I could see people like in the chat talking before I even get started, and I'm like, oh my god, they're here already. And I slowly just kind of pieced together my brand. I know you're supposed to really have, like, a whole bunch of YouTubers have like, oh, I'm a sexy nurse, or like Iron Mouse is like a demon from hell, or I think Camille is a clown. I think. I'm not so sure on that one. That one might not be right. That might be offensive. But I don't know if I have a brand. Maybe you guys can tell me what my brand is. I don't feel like I have one though. I think I just kind of show up and just be me for fun, and that be it. I just want to be like the older school YouTube, but with newer technology, assets, stuff like that, where it was just the days of, they would just turn the game on, they would talk, and that was it. I don't want to do all of the over editing and stuff like that. I think that gets kind of nuts pretty quick when you see them have like tons of editing. And I tried doing that, and it just burns me out. Like, it's not fun. I don't want to do all of that editing. I don't think anybody does, really. And it's just so oversaturating. And that's the difference I want to do is, and maybe it won't work. Maybe in 6 months, I'm going to look at it and be like, fuck, I ain't got the numbers, man. I got to change up my strategy. Who knows? We'll see when we get there. That's the fun part, is you don't know. But I just want to enjoy the time I have on this earth. And I think a lot of it is, I just want to have fun playing games, meeting friends. I don't really have a lot of friends. So it's nice that other people seem to have kind of adopted me into their group, especially like Felina. And then I met like, you know, Quinn and Jay and all of them. They kind of sucked me into their group, which is fun. They're all fun people. I enjoy all of them. I'm not a hard person to get along with. I do get competitive though. I know when I gotta admit it. Yeah, yes! The numbers don't lie. I shouldn't have built this out of cobblestone. That's okay. 2. Oh, I have a better idea. I want these to be the stone walls. Yeah. I think this will look fucking sick if we do the stone wall instead. Give it some texture, baby. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's the good stuff right there. But I just want to play the horror games, man. I love horror games. They're fun. And they bring me back to a time of when I would come home from school and watch like Markiplier videos, and that was like all I had. That was my entertainment, all free. Try to make everything on my channel as possible for free. I can't get rid of the ads though on Twitch, and that kind of bothers me. I wish I could, especially because like, come on, like I'm not making gangbusters off of it. It's more worth it for me to just. It's just more worth it to just not have them. But c'est la vie. Nothing I can do about it. I'm not the master. I like that. I like that a lot. It's 2 out. I mean, Minecraft's just a relaxing game for me. Most of it will be on stream. I'm probably not going to do a lot of these where I'm... Scared the shit out of me. Let's see. Probably need to get rid of... I think this is 1 row out. It looks kind of awkward where it juts in like that. I could probably put a slab on there, actually. It'll probably fix it. Let's see. Yeah, and we'll just put a top on it and we'll make it like a dwarvish tower. That'll work. That'll work. I'll go woof. Duck a woof. And then I gotta somehow rebuild it over there. I probably will not have enough resources to do it today. That's okay. Gives me something to do while I talk on the next episode. Oh fuck. 1, 2, 3. Fuck. Oh yeah. It's all coming together, baby. Can I put like... I don't know. Can you put a slab backwards? Like a slab like right here? Is that possible? I don't think so. Or I can make this like 3 tall. I'm gonna have to look that up. Kind of wondering. Where's the sun at? It's over there. It's almost night. Okay. Not a problem. Not a problem. See, we got tons of stuff. Yeah, and then we'll have to clear out this whole... We'll have to extend the gate. Which we'll probably just build around the perimeter of this area. I just want to have a secured entrance and make... I just want to kind of make it look cool, you know what I'm talking about? Like, nothing ridiculous, nothing crazy. Okay, I'm going to Alt-Tab so I can load the next question. Next question is, what is an activity you'd like to do on stream that you haven't done yet? Yeah. I would like to do full body tracking, to be honest. I think that shit's really cool. Seeing Felina do it. Or not Felina, Fillion. Seeing Fillion do it. I think it looks so fucking neat. Where she can control like her whole model by walking around. I would love to do that, but as... like when I play music, so I could do like a better rock concert, because I loved playing the music. The one time we did like the impromptu like 2-hour stream where I was randomly playing guitar, and then I switched to electric, and I was like, it's cool, but like my character's like standing still and it looks kind of weird. That's good. But I think it would be really cool if I can figure out full body tracking, or I don't know how it works, but something like that. But that's the one activity I would like to do that just isn't happening yet. But if we can get there, we can get the funds for it, I would love to do it. But it just doesn't... I just want this not to look as awkward. We'll extend this out. We'll terraform this to make it look a little more natural, I hope. Eventually. Fuck them though. In my world. And we don't have the world opened to anybody yet because it's just a private world. But if we get more popularity as a Minecraft streamer, possibly opening up a server would be really cool. I just don't have the resources to run a server or to pay us for a server, so not in the cards yet, guys. Sorry. Wish it was. I wish I was a million subscriber making boku bucks playing video games all day. That'd be nice. But not in the heart of the cards yet. We're sleepy. Okay. Next question would be, what inspires you in the VTuber community? The thing that inspires me the most is just how many people do it and how creative everybody is. Like, I scrolled through TikTok today, just kind of like idea farming and watching. I usually try to find other people and look at like other ideas or horror games that are like popping off so I can cover them. And like, I ran into a girl that was like an astrologer. She did like tarot card readings. I think her name was Rain or Ran or something like that. And she had like one of the coolest models. She was like a witch. I was like, whoa, that's so cool. And I hopefully I don't hurt anybody's feelings calling them a witch, but that's what it looked like. And I was like, wow, this model is fucking insane. Like, goddamn, that's creative as fuck. I would never have thought of that. Especially because I'm just a jackass in a hoodie. She's got like a full on production team going on with that shit. I need to move these stairs out. I can maybe fix how this building looks. No. But just the sheer amount of creativity that people have and the commitment. People have such a commitment to their character that it's astonishing to me. And they stay in character and they can play a role. Like, I don't think I can play a role. Like, you guys just get me. Like, you play Mamoru is me. Like, it just is what it is. You guys got me played. It's how I am. And I love seeing it, especially like all the artists that make really cool art, the fan art, and not only the people who make VTuber models and they can rig. I have to be careful when I say this word. The riggers. I can't believe that's the word they went with, or the name they're going with, but I guess there's no other better term for them. It's insane that they're able to do that much work. There's no way I'd be able to do that much. And I don't know if I'll ever even get far enough to need one, but God, that shit's so fucking cool to see all the creativity in it. I really like VTubing community. And you know, every community's got their toxic bunch. It's just how it goes. People disagree with each other. Nothing you can do about that. One of the very first comments I had on my YouTube channel when I came back recently was a dude left a comment on my video and he was like, "You're not funny and your model is ugly and your voice is annoying." And I was like, oh, dude, like this guy just fucking blasted me. And I you know, what do I do? Like, I have one comment and he's just fucking putting me on blast. He's like, "Yep, this guy's a fucking loser." Dog. It made me feel so bad. I almost quit too on that. Like, I was almost like, I just won't be a VTuber. Like, because I was just so embarrassed. I was like, what do I do? Fucking that made me, I felt so fucking bad too. Felt like such a fucking loser. I was gonna try this thing and then someone comes along and they're like, "You're just not funny." Which is why I take such great pride in when I do like collabs and I get like, oh, Jay or Felina, or when we did like the big Valorant stream, I got the other people to laugh and I'm like, I don't even know these people and they don't know me, and I can come into this room and make them laugh, and that's very important to me as a person, being able to make people laugh. That'd be, you know, ultimate goal is being some kind of entertainer, and that would be the most fulfillment I could have in my life. Just be an entertainer. Just want to be in a world where I can make everybody smile, and I'm getting really sappy, I know. And I'm not sorry for it. You're just gonna have to deal with it. Suck it up. Smile, little bitch. Oh yeah. And I can have the ladder come straight up and people can come up here and like look over. Eventually we'll get all these trees out of the way and I want to build buildings. Because building is my favorite part. I don't know if we'll ever actually reach the end of Minecraft. That or it'll be like, you know, someone I'm collabing with will reach the end, but I'll just kind of be like derping around. Shit. Put one here and then continue the wall because it looks kind of funny. Can I get on the outside? It's okay. It's whatever. Fuck. But we're just here to have a good time. That's all that's important. Everyone's having fun and doing my best to cultivate and do what the audience wants without pushing my own boundaries. Some things made me a little uncomfortable at the beginning, like making a Discord. I was very like, don't really think I need one of those. But then enough people asked, and I was like, well, maybe we can make one. Now we have a whole bunch of people in there, and I love seeing people interact with each other. Building's good. Like it. I like it. I like it. I'm not a professional builder. You're not going to get top tier building out of me and whatever. I see all the other people that play Minecraft, and I tried looking up like tutorial builds because I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll make it follow a tutorial offline, have a cool tower. I was like, no, that's just not the plate Mamoru way. Like, I'd rather just sit in my shit and it be mine than, you know, copy someone else. Like this. It's like a little chode. Good shit. What time are we at? We're at 31 minutes. So I'll probably go for another 30 minutes. Just hang out because I'm uploading episode 2 right now, which is like a 5-hour long video. And these Minecraft videos are just going to be long videos. That's all they're going to be. I'm not going to cut them up a whole bunch. I think they're very nice as you just throw them on in the background and we're just talking, or we're just mining, or we're just going to be chopping wood, or it's just going to be a laid back. That's all it's going to be. Is we're here, we're just going to chill, you and me. We can talk about it if anyone wants. Maybe I can make a Q&A section in the Discord and people can put like Q&As in there and I can answer them here. That, or if I do collab stuff, we can answer them when we do collabs. Like if people want to do like group questions, that's a good idea. I think I'm going to add that. I don't know how integral I want to make Minecraft in my daily content, but oh shit. Fucking Quinn left a whole bunch of fucking meat. I do feel kind of bad because this is my like private world and they get invited to it, but I don't have the resources to run a full server. I really don't. I wish I did, but not yet. Not yet. I would love to have other people on here. I think it would be cool to try to collab with almost anyone and put them in the Minecraft world, make them play Minecraft with me. Let's see, we'll scroll down, look at next question is, what is your favorite game? So I have a lot of favorite games. We'll talk about my most addicting game. Was I played a lot of, as a child, a lot of World of Warcraft. That was big for me. I started playing WoW in 2005, and it was a family game. My dad played it, my brother played it, my mom played it, my grandpa even played it. They pried him off of Guild Wars, not Guild Wars, Dungeon Siege. He was a big Dungeon Siege nerd, and they pried him off of that to get him to come be a DPS for World of Warcraft for their group. And so it was a family game. Like multiple generations of my family played it, and all my uncles played it, and their girlfriends played it, and some of those girlfriends are now their wives. My brother played it, and my brother and I spent a lot of time playing World of Warcraft together. Even my younger sister played it, and she's not even like, I wouldn't even consider her like a gamer, but she played a lot of WoW, and it was just, you know, it was always fun to come home after school, and my dad would be like, well, we need a healer for the raid. You know, I told them that you were getting home from school, like, let's go raid, like it's time to raid. And I'm like, oh, sick. I gotta, like, this is my time, this is what I gotta do. And my mom used to play it too, and she was one of the main raid healers. And she eventually quit WoW because there was a whole dispute between her, and she was getting kicked out of a raid group to be replaced. She played a shaman healer, a Tauren shaman, and it was Wrath of Lich King. when this happened. Wrath is the best expansion. Wrath Classic couldn't compete. Wrath Regular, it is what it is. It's a whole nother time. My mom got kicked from the raid group because they wanted to bring like the raid leader's wife or something to heal on an alt, but it was the main raid group, and she threw, you know, she got kicked out of the fucking. She needed her gear and shit, man. Like she earned that spot. She's top healer in the guild. They were kicking her out for she was gonna lose out, and she stopped playing WoW. Like that was how bad that was. But it was fun. That I played. There was a lot of time I spent with my dad on that, and no game has touched my heart as much as World of Warcraft did, and that's why it's so sad for me to feel the way it is now, where it's just a whole different game. And I know it's one of those, the game is different, but I'm also different, where you know, I'm never going to be 14 again playing WoW in freshman year. Like the excitement of coming home and logging in, and you know, it's time to raid ICC, or I got to go do my dailies so I can on the Sunwell or whatever. And that was Burning Crusade, I guess. On whatever the Sunwell Isles, I think is what the island was. I remember doing dailies there all the fucking time. That place is so nostalgic for me. And that was where I spent a lot of time meeting a friend. I played a lot of times with my friend Tiger, and that was where basically our childhood was, where we played a few characters together. But the ones we played the most was we played a priest and warrior combo. We were both night elves, and he played a priest, I played a warrior. We were the tank and the healer, and this was before Dungeon Finder, so we would just tank and heal everything. Like we were the group. We would find DPS, or DPS would find us, and we totally level synced those characters. We would only play those characters when we played together. That was it. Which was a sometimes difficult task, especially when, because I was mining and blacksmithing. I was always mining. Eventually they made mining give you experience, and then I started out leveling him because I have to mine. Like, who's not gonna mine? Like, if it's there, you gotta get it. He was always, I think he was tailoring, or eventually switched to, I think, herbalism and alchemy eventually. But I always did mining. Mining was my favorite profession in World of Warcraft. I fucking loved mining. It was just what it was. It's so good. That profession just hit, man. I loved mining. It was so good. No game has gotten close to the mining, how much I love mining in that either. And the fishing in WoW was kind of nice too. But I would say for a long time, World of Warcraft, especially Wrath of Lich King, Burning Crusade era, WoW Classic, I was a little too young to really like get into it and like it, but I did start playing in 2005, so I was playing it. I think, no, there's no way I hit max level. I didn't hit max level and start doing raiding stuff until like Burning Crusade era, which is when a lot of people started getting more into it. But it was just fun to log on and run around, do quests, and I feel like the internet kind of ruined how people play MMOs, at least how I enjoy playing MMOs. That's why a lot of the games now, I just kind of just log in, and I'm just like, okay, whatever happens, happens, because everyone's trying to meta game. You know what I mean? Because most people are going to just go straight on to, you know, Icy Veins or whatever, or fucking Thoughtbot it. And they're like, oh, here it is. Here's the best build. And then everyone's the exact same build. And there's no, you know, there's no diversity of character. Like, everyone's just the same character. And I don't blame anybody. Why would you run a raid group if you're not going to bring the best person? Like, this person purposely is not playing the meta. Why would we take them? Because they're having fun? Well, they can have fun questing in fucking Ungoro Crater. I'm going to go do Molten Core with all my raid buddies that just do what I say and do what I want. So I don't blame anybody for fucking not taking people that are stacked out, but it does kind of take away some of the creativity and fun of the game that I liked. Yeah, this is looking good. We'll probably attach these with slabs and then build a wall across the top. It's gonna look good. It ain't gonna look good, but at least it'll be mine. What's up, dude? See something you like? That's right, get the fuck out of here. I've been talking this whole time and I forgot to unmute. I was coughing. Every minute of... I was talking about how much I love Gears of War 1 and 2. Fucking love Gears of War 1 and 2. They're fucking amazing games. I love them. The other ones are okay. Gears 3, 4, 5 are, you know, you could say they're Gears of War games, I guess. They're kind of fun. Not as fun as 1 and 2, though. I think the magic kind of got lost after 2. Halo Reach, amazing fucking game. Love Halo Reach. I like all the Halos. Usually, me and Tiger end up playing every Halo. We did Lasso, I think, of all of them. Except for 4 and 5? Because he doesn't like 4 and 5. Which is fine. I don't really want to play 4 and 5. Fuck, man. I have to How can I get out of this? Maybe I can just build the wall, go around and connect to the fucking over there. Do I really have to build this whole thing again? How do I get out of it? Can I get out of this? I think I can. I don't think I have to rebuild all this. I think I could just build around and do that. Fuck them. Building a second tower is gonna be a pain in the ass. Let's see. What are some other games I like? Amnesia: The Dark Descent is probably my favorite horror game. That's just the one that started it all, though. That I never used YouTube until his name's Nostalgia Trips. I've known him actually longer than I've known Tiger. He was the one who showed me YouTube, and he showed me a Markiplier video, and he was like, "I think you would really like this." And we were young. I had to have been like, I don't know, when did Mark play Amnesia? Probably like 2015 or something like that. I would have been, God, still in high school. I've been in like second year of high school or something like that. He was like, I think you'd like this guy. He seems really cool. And I was like, oh yeah. And dude, I've been watching Markiplier ever since. Like, I'm still subbed to Markiplier. Or yeah, I still follow him on YouTube, and I'm gonna go see Iron Lung. Like, I've already told my wife, I'm like, we're seeing Iron Lung. Like, when it comes out, Iron Lung. I don't care what we're doing. We're on the moon. I'm watching Iron Lung from the moon, baby. This is how it is. I also really like, I already said Halo Reach. Soul Calibur is my favorite fighting game for the Dreamcast. I actually recently went and bought another power cord for my Dreamcast so I could hook it back up. And the first thing I booted up was Soul Calibur. I have a 100% save file on my VMU where I have everything unlocked, and I have the like special title screen or whatever. And I was sitting there and I was like, you know, I could just delete my save file and just do it all over. Because I've done it 3 times. I've done it on an emulator, I've done it on official hardware, and then I did it on a Game Boy. I'm like, I could do it a 4th time. I can go around again. Would you do it all over again? Probably would. Fucking love that game. Love Soul Calibur. And it's funny because I don't like fighting games. Like, I'm not a fighting game person, but Soul Calibur, I don't know what it is, man. But it's just, ugh, it's so good. Like, they knew how to make the game, and they fucking rocked it. It's over here. I don't have to fucking take forever to do this. We're running out of time. We're reaching almost an hour of just me talking. I am playing this while I'm talking, by the way. So I know some people edit or make the video and then throw their Q&A stuff over the top of it. We're not doing that. I'm just going live and string of conscience. That's how I do stuff best. I don't like reading from a script. If you watched the video where I did with Felina, where I was kind of reading the comic book strip or whatever, the webtoons, you could tell that I was reading. So we'll go 3, 3, and I go in like that. It'll go, what the fuck was that? Something like that. Okay, next question is, what are your VTuber career goals? Make people laugh. That's the end goal. Every video is made to be entertaining or to make you laugh, or at least make you feel something. Sometimes it may not be laughter, and that's okay. Sometimes you may look at it and you're like, this guy's fucking stupid. And I'll be like, well, that's, you know, sometimes that's how it goes. Can't all be winners. Fuck. But my goal is to just make people laugh. I would love for it to be my full time. If anyone says like, oh, I don't want to do it full time, or it, you know, like I'm in a position where like this is what I want to do. I want to be an entertainer somehow. Maybe I won't be a VTuber. Maybe I don't know, maybe I'll be a voice actor, or maybe I'll be a real actor, or maybe I'll be a musician, play guitar and play in a band. Some kind of entertainer. I've always wanted to be an entertainer. I've played guitar for a long time. I've reenacted movies and been a little brat for a long time. It's gotta happen, man. It's what we need. But I just want to make people laugh and have a good time and be able to share experiences with other people that are like-minded. People that just want to have fun. Don't want to have to deal with any bullshit or anything like that. And, you know, just be an inspiration to someone else. If there's at least a handful of people out there that watch my videos and they're like, I like this guy. I want to... I can tell that he's happy and I want to pursue my dreams because he's happy. And I'm going to be the best I can be because he's doing his best. And that would be nice to know. Like, I just want to be a positive influence in as many people's lives as possible. Well, we'll see how that goes. Probably won't happen that way. But, you know, whatever. Be fun. We'll see how far we go. If it could become my full-time, I would love to go full-time. I feel like it's every indie VTuber's dream to be full-time. And there's a lot of competition. There's a lot of people competing for your eyes and your attention. And it's only going to get harder because it gets more formulaic, or people learn how to use like AI, or can use like make like AI draw like pictures, or you know what I mean? Like it'll become more difficult the longer I go. Bam. Yeah. This makes sense. And that's okay. I welcome the challenge. I didn't really think of how these turns were gonna work. Shit. Well, this really isn't gonna work the way I want it to. But whatever. But yeah, making people laugh. That's my goal. I want you guys to have a good time. Enjoy yourselves. Maybe sit back, have a cup of tea. See, this one is going to be some of these. The wall's going to be kind of janky, I guess, for now. Let's see, what else? Can't really think of anything else I want to talk to you guys about. Hopefully the next time I do a video, I can make like a Q&A section in my Discord. You guys can put questions in there and I can answer them. Just like something fun. Anyone can ask anything kind of thing. Links. Come on. And then just staying focused. Try not to get deterred. There are a lot of days where I'm like, man, I'm not making it anywhere. I'm not ever going to make this happen. And then that'll be like the day I get a whole bunch of views. You know what I mean? Like, it always happens that way where I'm like, it's just, maybe this VTuber thing's just not going to work out. And then I get like 8 subscribers. I'm like, God, fuck. Now it has to work out. I have to stay motivated. Some random up. So, fuck ton of monsters don't spawn. I think that's pretty lit up. A lot of straight walls. Yeah, this will work. Like old school mode. I gotta get out of here. How do you get out of the water? I thought those guys only could live in water. How's he out? The fuck? I can't sleep it off. Oh yeah, oh, let me do a little show around before we finish the episode. For anyone who missed episode 2, because episode 2 is long as fuck, so I don't fault you for skipping it because it's like 5.5 hours long. The ones offline are probably going to get neutered to 1 hour is my plan. So this is the original house. This is the first house we made in the episode 1. And we hollowed it out. Originally break it out. I slept down there when Felina started playing with me in episode 2. And I was like, we need more space. Like the first thing we have to do is we got to build another house. So I built this house while we were live. And I raided a village and I found a bell. And eventually, hopefully we could decorate the inside. I live under the stairwell, the purple bed I found from a village I raided. And then she put her shit up here. And I think Quinn slept up here a few times just so we could do spawn stuff. And then I built this storage room. Not a super great storage room, but it's just, you know, a 5x3, so 15 chests, super unorganized, some random shit that I stole from another village, furnaces. This is just like a working room. This was where we were going to put the enchanting table, but Quinn informed me that it was too small of a building because you need a certain amount of space. You have to design the bookshelves a certain way to make the enchanting table work properly. So then we worked together. We did a lot of deep slate mining. So I built this out of deep slate, and I realized deep slate as a building material looks kind of ugly. But this is where our enchanting table is. We worked together getting that. That took a lot of time. That's why that episode is so fucking long. And then we popped our faces into the nether. I did like this whole tile texturing, tried to make it look like it was, you know, like its own little cave system, even though the house is way too close. That's our nether portal down there, just so we can have like, you know, an area to access. I eventually want to put like a chest here, or just, I don't know, maybe like a wall of chests, or like dig in there and get like a storage room of just nether stuff. So then we could pop out of the nether, throw stuff in the chest, pop back in. We don't have to run back. You know, it's just a dump chest is the plan. It's just to put like a few dump chests down there. And then our mine, I worked a lot on the mine. That was a lot of what episode 2 was about. Oh, that's going to look so good from over here. Look at that. That already looks great. I want to do something with that mountain, like build like a witch tower or something like that. That'd be so fucking cool. A lot of cool ideas, a lot of things to do. But come all the way down here. That was just, I needed a whole bunch of cobble, so that's why that's all dug out. So originally this went all the way down to, I believe, -9 is what I was told to start digging at. And Quinn was like, no, dude, you need to go down to 53. This is 9. There's a ravine down there, ravine that way. This was my old room so I could sleep. There was a bed here. I gave it to Felina. And then if we keep going down, this is where it was recommended that we start digging for like diamonds and start strip mining and shit like that. So here's, yeah, there's Quinn's giant strip mine. And then I made like this working room. I always got to have a working room, man. I hate going straight down and then having like nothing. I want to have a big open area and build like a blacksmith. I just like having the aesthetic. You know what I mean? Like I get that everything's got to be functional, but I think Quinn was doing a whole bunch of fucking digging here. And that was when we had to get off. Because once we hit like 1 a.m., I was like, duh, dude, I'm so fucking tired, dog. You know, it is what it is. Get up here. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm not really a Minecraft Let's Player or anything like that. I really only watch like Markiplier play it. So I don't know if this style of video is going to do well. I don't know if you guys are going to like these. So if you end up liking the Minecraft videos, please give me a like. If you make it this far, just give it a thumbs up. Be like, hey, yeah, this was good. We want to see more Minecraft content. Or if you think the Minecraft content is fucking bollocks and dog shit and stuff like that, just say like, hey, man, we stick to the horror shit, man. Stop playing Minecraft like a little 12-year-old. There we go. Now I can get up here. Eventually, we'll do texturing to this building. Fuck. Eventually, but not now. So other than that, we're going to call this episode good. We're getting close to an hour. We did it as like a little Q&A section where I just answered a few questions I thought were cool on a website I found. Give me one sec. I can shout them out. Entry level games. They do VTuber Q&As. So I just went through their VTuber Q&A. They have good questions. I was reading some of the answers from other VTubers and I was like, this is really interesting. But other than that, I'm Plate. You guys have a good rest of your day and I'll see you tomorrow.